Yo, Seemlytuber back at it again with another video. And I wanted to take this time to thank everybody again for the support and thank everybody that's leaving the comments. Thank everybody that's subscribing. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all gonna help me get to 2K. Yes. Hopefully. Maybe by the end of the year, is that a stretch? I don't know. But yo, let me get into this video though. Yo, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment. Even if it's a bad comment, I'll still send some positive energy your way, bro. Even if you're on that nonsense. I don't hate you anymore. But yo, so let me pose this question for anybody young, old, anybody that went through things when they were young or are going through things currently. If anyone young catches this or anything, I want to pose you a question for your ask yourself, did you ever meet your girl's parents? Did you ever have a conversation with your girl's parents if you did meet them? What was that conversation like? And on top of that, did you ever think about going back to compare that conversation you had with his or her parents with your parents and see the differences in between the conversation you had? Were you ever asked, what's your 5-year plan? What are you planning on doing after such and such? Or after school, if you're still in school or whatever. Like, what's your 5-year plan? Were you ever asked these things? See, I pose these questions because a lot of young people don't have a mentor, don't have anyone that is straying them on the right path, and their parents don't even lead them on the right path, which is baffling and kind of sad to say the least. But you know, not everyone's cut out to be a parent, but at least I can do for you guys is to throw a little bit of knowledge out there for y'all and to set y'all up on the right path. Even if you're going through tough things at home and you're going through things that you think are impossible to get through, and you think that you can't make it through, I made it through the same things. I've been through it. I've been through the thick and thin. I've been through the fire, and I still go through things, and I grow as a person, and that's how life is. But if you got that starter track that can set you off right to where you're going off in your life and you're doing great things, and you had that push to keep you motivated, that's all you need. Because a lot of people don't have that parent that's gonna tell you they're proud of you even if you don't complete a task, being the first place, being the all-star, being top of the class. A lot of parents, a lot of kids, and a lot of people never had that push, never had that person in their corner. And it goes to show a lot of people never been taught respect. It goes to show. But these are simple things that will set you up right in your life. You have to have simple respect for others. You have to respect your elders, man. Respect your elders. Some people, if they're not no good for you, man, then just don't have contact with them. But still respect the fact that they are your elders, even if you don't respect some of the things that they say and you don't think that they're the best for you. It goes a long way, man. Like, these are things that set you up in your career. These are things you have to go out into the business world, to go out and do things. You have to have respect, simple respect. You can't think about starting a business. You don't have any respect You were never taught that, like, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Like, these are things that you gotta have. The simple talking points of how to talk to someone. It sets a precedence in your mind. Like, go out and when someone's talking to you that's older than you, say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and just see like the shock in their eyes of the simple respect that comes. Like, you can see the respect that they put upon you once you show that, like, you know how to respect others and you know how to respect your elders. Like, it's baffling. It's like it's a foreign concept these days. Like, honestly, more people need to get back to their roots, and it would alleviate a lot of things that are going on these days. But and I'm gonna circle back around to where I started at. So, did you find those answers? Did you compare these things to what your parents said? So, who was the one that asked you what your plan is? Did your girl parents ask you what your future plans are? Did your boyfriend ask you, his family ask you what your future plans are? If they didn't ask you that, then it sets a precedence to the person that you're talking to might not be the person for you. If their parents don't pop out these questions for the people that their children are seeing, because that means their parents don't think of their kids' future. They don't care about their kids. And there's a lot of issues that come about with people that have parents like that. And if they don't tell you that they've had a troubled childhood with their parents and stuff, then that means they were raised this way and they respect that way of thinking, and they will almost always be within that line of thinking. And you can't change that. And if you are thinking of having a future and moving on and going on to bigger and better things, starting a business, getting a degree, or doing whatever and bettering yourself and becoming a better person overall, you don't need people that have no goals in life around you. That energy, they're feeding off of your energy. They're going to be taken away from you. They're going to be preying on your downfall. They're going to be sitting there with no drive and ambition, and they're not going to help you get to step. They're not going to help themselves. You're going to spend your time wasting on someone that will eventually leave because they don't have the drive. They don't have the get-go. They're not a match for someone that has goals and has a purpose at the moment in life. And that doesn't take anything away from them. It's just some people are just raised very poorly and they become like how they're raised, and you can't change that about a person. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person for leaving them by the wayside or moving on with your life, but it's better to know what you're looking for and know if the person is going to be good for your life than to waste tons of amount of time, and then you have all that effort wasted. You wasted time You wasted energy. You wasted the focus that you could have on your business, that you could have on your hustle, that you could have on everything that you're doing outside of that person. It's all wasted. It's all gone. You can't get that time back. You can't go back and redo and focus on things that are important to you after that person has just up and left because they're not reliable. But I just want to throw a little game out there. I just want to set y'all right, and I wanted to hit you up with a little knowledge on this great day. But yo, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay easy. Seemlytuber out. Peace. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm out.